So it's New Year's Eve, and well, is it Eve? It's 6. It's Eve. I've just made a confetti paint. It feels amazing. The thing is, I have been thinking about making this paint for months, and first I just started gathering the chipped off paint stuff from when I was cleaning the paint, and I was like, well, I have to be able to do something with that instead of just throwing it away. So I started to save. But then I was like, oh, what kind of, how should, because it has to be a different formulation, it has to be a, like, what kind of, like, ground color do I use? And I've been thinking and thinking and thinking, and it just like keeps going over, and it's sort of the same, and then I get a little bit ahead, thinking and thinking and thinking, and today I was like, you know what? It's New Year's Eve. I have been thinking about this for such a long time. I'm just going to do it, and I really like it. And I think I can sort of, right now it's just scrap. Like, this is just what's been left over from paints that I have cleaned. It is leftover paints that is just not enough to fill our pan. It is sample dots are for colors that I don't sell. Some are sample dots for just pigments. I just like, it feels so fun because I've never heard of it before. I have never seen a handmade watercolor, or any watercolor. There's just like a mix of colors. Like, you have to mix them as you go, sort of, and you have no idea what kind of colors will pop up. But I just wanted to say, like, it just feels so nice having had a project you've been thinking so much about, and just it started. Well, it's kind of almost done because they need to dry. I'm not sure. I did sort of finish them off. I'm not sure how much they will settle, because majority of the paint in them are already dried paint. So I did sort of sprinkle them with like sprinkles. I think that looks so cute. Hopefully they will settle, not like they won't shrink too much, because then I will have to re-pour them. But on the other hand, it doesn't really matter. So anyway, that's just to say, like, I feel so good finishing the year off with getting to make one of my grandest ideas of the year. So I'm ready for the new year. I mean, I kind of feel like I need a shower after this, but I have like, what, 6 hours? There's no way I will stay up to midnight, by the way. But I have a grand plan of spending tonight with my brother and his friend, having hamburgers. I even think we have some passion fruit ice cream in the fridge. Sounds pretty good to me. And I've only been sleeping 2.5 hours. This medication is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go. We'll recap tomorrow. Do you want to go in? You want to go in? Just going to film here a bit. Okay, so we have. Just wanted to show the swatches of the new color. So here's my thinking behind the base color. Is I wanted something neutral, and I have the Ivar, which is like a titanium buff, but I wanted something a little bit cooler, so I did a zinc white that is not as opaque, and mixed that with raw umber to get a little bit cooler. But then I added just a hint of ultramarine violet, so it's a little bit colder and you get that beautiful granulation. And I think that sort of grey purplish color looks good with pretty much any other color. So here is mixed, like straight, pretty thick mixed. This is with just like dipping the brush onto the paint and painting, so you can see you get these sort of streaks, and you have like all the shimmer, and this is what I wanted. You see like all of those different colors, and here's just a little bit more mixed but not as heavy. And because there's different pigments, you never know what you're going to get. Right? It's like a box of chocolate. Okay, we're heading in. Oh, wait. Okay, just one more. Promise. This one that I just sprayed and then dipped. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. Look at that granulation and all the colors. And it's just like, you have a free background with one color. This is brilliant. Not to brag or anything, but I kind of think it's brilliant. It's a brand new year. Yeah, I just got a text from the Color Cave saying, fuck 2023, and I'm like, same. It is technically a red day, so I'm not actually working. I'm just going to do a little bit. New calendar, going with Flying Tiger, just in a laying down format. Last year, I've always done the portrait, so I'm thinking I'm going to do a landscape. Change it up this year. Shop update today, but on Friday and Saturday, I'm going away. So, me and my mom are going to stay at that hotel at in Ullared. And if you're Swedish, you know Ullared, it's Gekås. And it was, okay, so the thing is, I got this for Christmas. On the 23rd, the day before Christmas, I was just sitting down doing some scrolling, like on my phone. Happened to check something about Gekås, the big department store, and they had like half off. They had like a winter, some form of promotion, because apparently, I guess they have very low occupation after the new year, obviously. So anyway, they were half off the price of their winter holiday thing. So what it was is you get a stay overnight at the hotel with dinner and then breakfast, and it was half off. And I was like, oh, that sounds kind of fun. Like, it was kind of cheap. And Mom, she was like, do you want to go? You can get it for Christmas. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, why not? To be honest, I'm mostly excited about the hotel breakfast. But you know, it will be fun. Just getting away for a short bit and just doing something different. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I don't know. So we're going to do that, just have some quality time. So that's Friday and coming home on Saturday. And on Sunday, I have a play date with my friend Pernilla. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not sure. Probably doing some pottery. We were talking a bit about playing with alcohol inks. To be clear, this is a family-friendly channel. I think that is this week. Okay, I'm going to finish updating the shop. I have already done that. Anyway, yeah. Okay, see you later. 2nd of January, and my plan is to pack some orders that have arrived. I talked a bit with my brother and I was like, I don't know, like, should I try and do everything? I don't think I should try to do everything, so I think I should try and pack the orders today, and then tomorrow I'll head in to town to drop them off, because I have a few orders and I'm hoping that one has arrived, but they're all on different places, obviously, and I think one is supposed to arrive today, but it hasn't yet. So, and we also need to buy a tablecloth. So that's a lot of different places, so maybe it's best to split it up. Usually when I have stuff like this, I just want to get it done right away. I don't like having things I have to do the day after. I want everything done. But that's not good. That's not how we're supposed to do it. We're supposed to be smarter each year. So, putting that there. Yeah, one of the orders, it's a bad order. It's from Temu. It is new desk stuff. Because I really want to do a little bit of a refresh in the office. As you can see behind me, it's not looking that pretty, and it's really been bothering me. I think I can make it look a little bit better, and I have like a big mouse pad under here, and it's just like really dirty. So I have bought some new stuff, a mouse pad and some stuff, and I'm going to use that as an incentive to get everything a little bit more organized. So that's something I want to do later this week. Yes, I'm going to have a video call with Jem. We schedule it on Thursday, let's see. And today we're going to pack. So, I did get an arm for my TV in Christmas, to put the TV on so I can like extend it and flip it. So I asked my brother, because he's heading back to his place now, if he could help me set it up before he left. So we headed upstairs and it doesn't fit. Anyway, so and he was like, you can just do this and this, and you weld that and you do that, and I'm like, okay, now I don't know this might come as a shock, but I don't know how to weld in either form. And I was like, yeah, okay, thank you. Anyway, however, I do know colors, so I'm going to do some packing. Claire from Germany has ordered Mimer and Nut. Diana from the US has ordered Opium. Katarina from Denmark, she has ordered 2 nuts, Maja, Monica, and a full pan of Helge. Teresa from the United Kingdom has ordered Lucia, Aster, Digitalis, and George. Dawn in Canada has ordered a half pan of Darcy and 2 of Nat. Erika from the US has ordered Tekla, Monica, Darcy, and Matt. Catherine from the United Kingdom has ordered Olle, Belladonna, Hell, Ellen, and Arsenic. Sabine from Germany has ordered Merida, Rosa, Märta, Agneta, Siri, and Agnes. Bethany from the United States has ordered Julia, Mimer, Estrid, Emily, Arsenic, Helge, Vendela, and Arvid. Sara from Germany has ordered Hedda, Frank, 22, Sol, Doris, Adolf, and washi tape black with stars, stickers, icons of the everyday, and weather icons in holographic. Donna from Canada has ordered Drought of Peace, Belladonna, Hell, Lucia, and a full pan of Agnes. Julie from the US has ordered Darcy, Agda, Julia, Maiken, Vidar, and Vega. Leah from Canada has ordered a full pan of Arsenic. Janet from the US has ordered the Almoge set in half pans and 2 travel brushes in the size of 1 and 2. Marike from Germany has ordered Emily, Gustav, Hedvig, Gloria, Harry, Victor, Via, Stig, Frigg, Iris, Hell, Fred, Hugo. Johanna from Sweden has ordered full pans of Arsenic, Julia, Valdemar, Ellen, and Estrid. Alva from Sweden has ordered Nut together with Aster and Findus. And a drawing set. Katarina from the US has ordered a full pan of Findus together with Amortensia, Svea, Harry, and Minta. Crystal from Germany ordered Luna, Aster, and Nat. Dina from the US ordered Märta, Arsenic, Findus, Amortensia, Sol, Ingrid, Opium, Rosa, Doris, Albin, and Harald. Joyce from the US ordered Bellatrix, Idun, Ivar, Victor, Victoria, Ingrid, Felix, Felicis, Heimer, Fritz, Merida, Olle, Acnitum, Violet, Opium, Arsenic, Nat, Elsa, och Ellen. I just want to show you the little frog that I was working on the other day. Yesterday. Oh my god. What? So, I have added wire into his legs and added a little bit of matte glue. I don't know if that will keep, but anyway. So, this frog is done. It's very cute. Then I made another one that is a little bit bigger, but I haven't done the mouth yet. So according to the pattern, you pick up and knit just like a row here, but I don't do that because I'm a rebel. No, I just, like, the first time I did it, well, last year, I couldn't, like, I didn't understand it, so I took my crochet hook and just crocheted, and that's what I did on this one. So I will do that on this little guy. They look so awful when you spread them out like this. They took about a day. They took a few hours. Like, yeah. I think what takes the longest, honestly, is weaving in the ends from the toes and putting in the wire, like the actual knitting, like the body, because it's so small, it goes really, really fast. The I-cord legs, a bit fiddly, yes, but it's just like weaving in the toes. And I just put the toes. I think actually it's better to put in the wire and then weave in the toes. But the extra yarn that you put in, because I just pulled the toes like up through the leg, gets a little bit of cushioning. So, but it is kind of late, so Albert, he's gone to bed, and instead I spend my time knitting frogs. Tomorrow I'm heading into town to drop off the orders and pick up packages, and I'm really excited because I bought some art stuff. So, hello. I'm going to talk a bit about our trip to GK's Ullared. It's been about a week since we were there, and I thought I was going to explain. Now, Ullared is a thing in southwest of Sweden. It's a big store, and they sell stuff cheap, and they have everything. And that's sort of the thing. And it's become a thing for people to go there. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. If you're Swedish, you know, if you've seen the TV show, I'm sorry, and you know, but people tend to go there because, like I said, it's cheap and you can get pretty much everything. Anyway, they have it all, and it's a thing to go there. So for Christmas I got overnight stay at the hotel together with my mom, and it was like a deal. It was like a spur of a moment, and we decided, yeah, sure, why not? So we decided to go. So off we went on Friday afternoon, and we started by checking into the hotel, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was a really nice looking hotel, and we got to stay on the 6th floor, so pretty high up, so we had a pretty good view. It was really cold when we were there. I think day 2 it was -15, and I can't remember how cold it was on the Friday, but it was cold. So yeah, the room was really nice, like yeah, really good sized room. I really liked the headboard that had like these sort of red scallop, almost like a traditional garden fence. All of the art photos in the hotel were like models posing with a shopping trolley, which is just hilarious. I think my favorite part was that the long carpet in the hallway was a receipt, and I think that is just brilliant. Like, it's those kind of details that just makes everything. So I think that was really, really funny. We went into the warehouse in the afternoon just to check out, and I really enjoyed, because the thing is, because it's such a huge warehouse, usually a lot of people, and when you go there, like it takes about an hour and 15 minutes to drive there. So it's not a huge distance, but it's still like that feeling that you have, usually you do it in a day, like you set off a day to do this, and you want to get as much value out of that day as possible. So you buy pretty much all the things you see. And it was really nice to be able just to walk through and look at stuff and not having that feeling of, if I don't buy it, I can't get it again. Because they do have a really rotating assortment of products. And it was really nice just to be able to look and actually feel like I have the time and place to sort of mull it over and see if I actually want it. And I really like that. So we did take a fika at the sport bar. Oh yeah, we were at the kids section because my sister, she is having a kid. And they have the sets to make, like, in Swedish it's called a bowl ocean or a bowl sea. Like when I was growing up, all the McDonald's had the bowl sea, or bowl pits or whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. And I was like, wouldn't it be heaven to give that to Albert? Now I did feel them, and I feel like for a kid, that's fine. For a toothy poodle, maybe not so many would survive, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, and then we were checking out, and if you haven't checked out in Ullared before, they have, what is it, like 75 tills, 2 in each. It's insane. Anyway, so yeah, so after that we decided to walk up to the hotel. We had bought some snacks, and we just sat down and had a nice evening before we headed down to the restaurant. The restaurant served a supper buffet where they had different type of like pork and chicken, salmon. There were a few different dishes of potatoes. Well, there was some soup, freshly baked bread, salads, or salad you can compose yourself. So yeah, it was really good. It wasn't as like big or as much as I thought it would be, but it was really good. Like the roasted potatoes were delicious, so highly recommend. Yeah, the food was really good. The next day, like I said, -15. I hadn't slept very well. I think it was a combination of sleeping in a new bed. Also, I was in quite a lot of pain. I felt the bed was really hard. Now, I say that knowing that bed I usually sleep in is like the softest you can get. And I'm really, really sensitive because of the pain. So I don't take it as I'm saying like don't go to the hotel because the beds are hard. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for me, I felt like they were hard, so it was more like a me issue. Like the beds were fine. It was really good. You had a lot of pillows. I asked for an extra blanket. It was good. Just that I was in pain. Breakfast the same. You had a lot of different options without it feeling like it was too much. It was lagom, very good. We also made some waffles. Should have made more. Waffles are the best, but the queue to the waffles never ended. So anyway, I also want to sort of touch on the things I did the second day, because I was tired and I was in pain and I knew I was going to be. So I just want to sort of mention how I decided to deal with that. So I made sure that I packed my shoes that are like the ones I can walk a long distance in, that have the soles that are molded for my feet. I also made sure I had clothes that were like, they look good in a social setting, but it also like they don't They don't, no evil jeans with like hard mid band or anything like that. Like nice soft clothes that are easy to move about in. I also made sure I had my tents, the electric tents. There's no other way than an electric tents anyway. And I made sure to put that on right away in the morning, and I put that on my hips because I knew that standing up for a long time, the hips is the thing that will go first for me anyway. And I also did, when you're dehydrated, like the little tablet you put in the water, made sure to drink one of those before I went in. And I think that, I mean, yeah, I was tired. We didn't stay that long on Saturday, and it was a bit hard, and it's taking quite a few days to recover. But on the other hand, I had fun. It was really nice just to do something else. And there's so many times when I think about doing these things and I'm like, oh, it will take so many days to recover, so I better not do it. But on the same time, I also want to be able to do it. And I think I did it in a way where I could be a part of what we were doing, but sort of on my terms, where I did the best I could to prepare. And then when I started to feel like I'm getting tired, like we need to sit down, which is really good with Ullared because Orgekos, they have a lot of restaurants and coffee shops like inside the warehouse. So we took a pretty long fika house, like 40 minutes, an hour, I think. But I just needed to sit down for a bit, and that was really nice. So for me, that worked. But like I said, it took about a week to get back into it, really. Yeah, I have to be okay with that. Anyway, yeah, we decided just to buy some pre-made wraps from the store and have those in the car on the way home. We stopped by a really nice little lake, and then we came home. I had bought a toy for Albert. He did not like it. Nope. Jerry, he did like it, but yeah, that was about it. I'm really happy with, I bought a coat that was beige and pink, which I feel is very loud, but I feel really fancy wearing it. So, and it's really long, so it's really nice to wear outside, especially now when it's so cold. Also, the best thing I did buy, yeah, I bought a pair of shepherd slippers. So these are wool slippers. I have used them all this week, and they keep my feet nice and warm, and they're really good, like foot support, which is really good. So I didn't buy a lot of stuff. I did buy some clothes, some toys for Albert. Waste of money there. But on the whole, it was just really nice to do something, to just visit somewhere new, to sleep in another bed, to miss my own bed. So yeah, and just have some quality time with my mom to do something else. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it. I will be back soon. I don't know, will it be a vlog or will it be just a video? Who knows? I don't, because I haven't edited yet, so we'll see. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.